All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great meals, told me the truth and rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation, I come out there, scattered abroad to four corners on the earth. That's serving this truth, in all truth and sincerity. To I say Shalom. This is Brother Nabala coming to another video in the spirit. And the topic of this video is going to be about standing stiffly, for this truth, for this ministry, and ultimately standing stiffly for the name Yahawashi, and standing stiffly for him, for Yahawashi. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this. This is Hebrews 6, and I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, "For Yahawah is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister." It says, "And we desire that every one of you do shew the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end." Okay, and that's what we want to do, man. The Lord is not gonna forget this work that we're doing. He's not gonna forget this labor that we're doing. Okay, and as we continue to shew that same diligence, okay, to that full assurance of hope. Okay, because what are we? We're the hopeful elect. Okay, so we're going to continue to diligently do the will of the Heavenly Father. So we can hopefully obtain what He promised us in the end. And what is that? That's the everlasting life. Okay, that's that crown. Okay, that's them new bodies. To be able to reign with Yahawah, Yahawashi. Okay, that's what we're hoping for, and that's what we're fighting for all the way to the end. Okay, so we got to make sure that anything that we go through in this world, anything that we go through this journey, that we continually to stand bold and stand stiffly for Yahawah, Yahawashi. That we continue to do those things, Yahawah, we will be a part of that number, and we will be granted those things that He has promised us. This is Ephesians 3:13. It says, "Wherefore I desire that ye faint not at my tribulations for you, which is your glory." So yeah, as we continue, to go through this walk, okay, we're going to have tribulations. Okay, we're going to have things come up, obstacles come up, while we go through this journey. But we have to make sure that we continue to hold on to what we have, which is to this wisdom and knowledge, okay, to this truth, and that we don't faint. Okay, we don't let the little things that we go through have us doubting or wavering. Okay, we got to make sure that no matter what it is that we're going through, that we continue to stay rooted in this thing, and we just honestly take it on the chin. Okay, we take it on the chin and we continue to keep going. Okay, it says tribulation. It says, which is your glory. That's our glory. Okay, because the things that we go to is not to break us. It's not to put us down, but to help build us up. Okay, so we shouldn't faint. Okay, we gotta continue to be faithful all the way into the end. Let me grab this. This is Proverbs 24:10. It says, "If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small." Yeah. So if you faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. So if you faint when you going through things, then you're really not at the level that you think you're at. You really don't have that faith that you think you have or that you should have. Hey, Yahawashi. Okay, when you read Sirach 2:1, it says, "When thou come serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation." Okay, so when you make the decision, which ultimately Yahawashi chooses you to come into the fold, you really don't choose this on your own. But when you basically embody that and embrace it and start putting your hand to the plow, then you have to understand that you're going to go through things while you go through this, while you go on this journey. It's not going to be an easy thing. That's why we have scriptures, to comfort us, but to also to give us insight on what some things that we're going to go through and what some things we're going to come up against while we go through this walk. But as we continue to go, that we shouldn't faint, because what? We've been told about these things. It's let me see if I can. Let me see. Bear with me. Looks like it. Yeah. This is Isaiah 42 and 9. He says, "Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare before they spring forth. I tell you them." So like the Lord tell us about the prophecies are going to happen. The former things that come to pass and new things do I declare. Talking about the prophecies that still have to come to pass. But he said, before they spring forth, I tell you them. The same thing he does when it comes to us going through this walk. Okay, it tells us about how we're going to be hated for his name's sake. It tells us about the persecution that we're going to encounter. Okay, it tells you how people are going to speak evil of us. It tells us that we're going to have temptations in the flesh. It tells us about all these things that we're going to go through before we actually go through them. So it really should be no surprise. But yeah, when you're in it, you in it. You like, okay. But you shouldn't allow them things to faint. You shouldn't allow those things to make you faint, to have doubt or waver or don't feel like that you can't go make it through. Because Yahawah, if you truly believe in Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, okay, he has never not helped his men in the time of need. Okay, it doesn't always happen when you want it to happen, but it's going to happen on the Lord's time, and he's going to do it for you if you believe that he's going to do it for you. Sometimes you just got to wait, and sometimes you just got to go through it, because it's a lesson behind everything that we go through, and ultimately it's to build us up. It's not to tear us down. That's why we had a brotherhood, because brothers have been through things that we're going through, brothers that's been in this truth before us. So that's why you have brothers to fall back on and brothers to rely on. Okay, but even if you don't always go to a brother or can't always go to a brother, sometimes it's just for you. It's just for you and to build your relationship and your faith in Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. Sometimes just a test just for you to go through on your own, because that's the Lord seeing what you're gonna do. So whatever it is that you go through, don't allow it. Don't allow it to put you in that wavering spirit, because the spirit, that doubt, demon, all of those are spirits. So you can't allow those spirits to overcome you. You got to continue to fight, because that's what we're in. We're in a fight. We're fighting for the kingdom. Okay, it's not gonna come easily. We're tried. The Lord is trying us. Okay, so as we go through these trials and these tribulations and these adversities, we gotta overcome them. Okay, we can't let them overcome us, and all that boils down to your faith in Yahawah Shem Yahawashi and believing in Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. I'm gonna grab this. This is Ephesians 6:13. It says, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahawah, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand." Yeah, so we got to put on that whole armor of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. Okay, that we can stand in the evil day. The evil days are coming, so we can be able to, to withstand them. To be able to, continue to be rooted. To not let none of the things that are happening shake us, because it's gonna be crazy times out here. The scripture's talking about time that has never been before it was a nation. Okay, it's gonna be things that we have never seen before. It's gonna be things that's gonna shake the men of the Lord, but it's not gonna shake us out of this truth. It's not gonna shake our faith. It's gonna just be like, damn. But if we rooted in this thing like we're supposed to be, if we built up that strong foundation in Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, we're gonna be okay. Okay, That's why it says put on that whole armor. We put on that whole armor, the Lord's going to be with us. And then what? Having done all to stand. You know, that we didn't leave nothing up to chance. That we didn't be like, damn, I wish I would have did this. I would. No, we didn't be like, Lord, I did everything you asked me to do. I did your will to the best of my ability. I've been the best man for you that I can be. And Yahawah desire that you just continue to protect me and be with me through these times. That's what you want to have. You want to have strong confidence and strong faith in Yahawashi. You don't want to be like, man, I wish I would have. Man, I wish I would. A brother, I was watching a brother video, and he was just basically talking about doing your video. You know, that was a title. And something he said was, you don't want to be like, damn, I wish I would have did this, or I wish I would have did that, because when shit hit the fan, okay, when you don't have that, you may not have access to brothers, you may not have access to the internet, you're not gonna have the access that you have now. Okay, all you're gonna have is what you've been doing. You know, what you've been building on. That's all you're gonna have. Okay, you don't want to be like, damn, I wish I'd have took more time to do this. Damn, I wish I more time to took that, because what you have now. And what you have, and what you store up until that point where things hit the fan, that's it. That's it. So you want to make sure that you have a good arsenal. Okay. You want to make sure that you got good weaponry. Using those terms, you know, good armory. Those terms, you know, those military terms, you know. Want to make sure that you got good enough stored up. So what? So you can be able to stand in those days that are to come. And then we have to make sure we put on that whole armor. And ultimately, what? What do we want? We want to be saved. We want to be crowned. We want the Lord to look at us and be like, He did it. You know. Well, everything that happened, he did it. Let me grab this. This is 2nd Esdras 2:46. It says, then said I unto the angel, what young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, it is a son of Yahawah, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Okay, and that's what it's about. Okay, we want the Lord to be like, this man did not break. Everything that he went through, everything that I brought upon him, everything, good or bad, especially the bad, he stood stiffly. He did not denounce my name. He did not denounce my son's name. He stood stiffly for this thing. He was faithful all the way until death. And some of us have to taste death. And that's what we want the Lord to say. That this man did not shake. He did not break. He did not waver. He kept the faith all the way till the end. So I got to get some water. But yeah, he fought that good fight and didn't and held on to what he had, which is this wisdom, which is this truth, man. So that's the end game. So this is just just an exhortation video, just to strike confidence in brothers and to motivate brothers to just continue to keep fighting, continue to stand stiffly for Yahawashi. Okay. If we're of those men, then nothing can separate us from the love of Yahawashi. Nothing in this world. Nothing. You shouldn't allow nothing in this world to separate you. Okay. Yeah, we're not perfect. Yeah, we're gonna mess up. We're gonna go off. Yeah, we're still learning. While we continue in this journey. But at the end of the day, we continue to stand stiffly for Yahawashi. So that's pretty much it.